guys, today I'm going to be talking about a couple of work horror stories, and this is just going to be like a bunch of stories compiled together of two places that I worked at. The place I worked at was a very popular place to get costumes here in Austin, Texas. And then the second place I worked at was a place where you could get pizza and play games at the same time. This work horror story that I'm going to tell you guys was one that really got me mad. So this store got so busy, and it wasn't that big of a store, so when it got really busy, there were so many people in there, like shoulder to shoulder, and they would just take the costumes or, you know, the different hats and accessories and just throw them on the ground when they were done with them because they didn't want them. One day I'm working at the cashier, I'm checking different people out, and everything's going fine, everything's going normal. By the way, a little side note, this place is known for like having pretty expensive costumes. Like, they're not the best deals you can get. I'd honestly just recommend going to Walmart and getting a costume. Anyways, so this guy comes in and he's next up in line, comes up to the line to my register, and he gives me this hat, and it's like a really heavy pirate hat with like the hair and everything. And I scanned the hat and it was $40. I know, crazy. That is a crazy amount for a hat, but we don't make the prices. Anyways, so I tell him how much the total is gonna be, and he looks at me and he's like,
"Are you fucking serious?"
Yes, like,
no, I just made up a number in my head and I'm telling you, like.
Oh, he's like, "I'm not paying for this. Let me speak to your manager." And I'm okay. So I went and I grabbed my manager and I brought her up, and she seems to be the problem. And he's like,
"Are you fucking serious? $40 for a fucking hat? Like, I'm not gonna pay $40 for a fucking hat."
okay. What do you want us to do about it? We're not gonna give you a price change. But he's standing there looking at us like we're stupid and we're gonna like automatically change the price and be like,
"God, sir, you're right. That is so absurd."
But anyways, he's like,
"I'm not paying for this."
okay. He picks up the hat and he starts walking away, but then he comes back and he throws it and he hits my face and it just falls down on the counter. And this is a really heavy hat, but I'm just sitting there with my manager right next to me, and I knew I could not do anything because this was my first job ever and I did not want to lose it. So I'm just sitting there, oh my god, okay.
Next customer, please.
And then I just like throw the hat off the counter because I'm really angry. That concludes the first story time. The second one is about the time that I was working at my second job, the one with pizza and games, and I got punched in the boob by a kid.
What?
Okay, so it's not like any of the employees have anything against anyone, but literally we could get fired if they find out that we let someone on that was shorter. If they were like an inch or two shorter, then I would, I'd go ahead and let them on. But if they were like that much shorter, I ain't letting you on because I don't want to get fired. So this kid comes up, and I'm leaning up against the gate watching the people in the bumper cars, ready to press the button if anybody gets up. And he walks up and "Can I ride?" I don't know, buddy, let's see. And I put him up against the little measure thing, and he was too short. Sorry, unfortunately, can't. He looks me dead in the eyes and punches me in my boob. Oh my god, what wanted to so bad just to reach over and just like grab him and like throw him on the ground, but I couldn't. One, because I'd get fired, and two, because there was a gate there. And I had to watch these people so they would not get up. The kid just runs off, and he runs to his parents, and they're just standing there with their arms crossed looking like,
I hate this kid so much.
And he started running off to another game, and they just followed him. They didn't care at all about what he did. The second horror story from that job was about a time where a kid kept running behind the counters for the prizes, and we're not allowed to like touch the kids or anything. We're not allowed to like move them out. So we just have to lightly ask for them to get out from behind the counter, and sometimes 3-year-olds don't really comprehend get out. They're just like,
La la la.
and then just running behind the counter, like pulling out the toys, just putting them on the ground, and I'm looking around like, is there a parent for this kid, you know? What do I do? Like, I can't push him out, and there's not like a there or anything. Literally anybody could walk behind the counter if they wanted to, which is so stupid. So I see his mom there, just standing there like watching him walk around, and I didn't know if that was his mom or not. And then she called his name, but she called it so nonchalant. Jacob, come here. I don't know why I used Jacob, that's my brother's name. He's just not listening, he's not caring what his mom says at all. And I was like, ma'am, could you please ask your son to come here or to move him? He looked at me and was like, I can't control him.
I can't control him.
I can't control him.
I'm sorry, what? You can't control your child? How can you not control your child? Ask him to get out. Pull him out. Drag him by his hair if you have to. Don't do that. But you know what I mean. Like, just get him out, you know? I think that pretty much wraps up all the story times I want to get out right now. Other than that, guys, that was all of my horror stories for now. I have a couple of more, but I'll have to, like, sit there and think about it because those are the ones that stood out the most. Thank you for watching, and I would love for you guys to subscribe and like and share this video with anybody you want to. Again, thank you so much for watching, and bye.